All right, it's that time of year again where we must talk about the ugly side of real estate. Hi, I'm Catina Willis. Today I'm going to tell you 3 people most likely to rip you off in real estate. And also watch this video until the end. I have a message for you regarding Robert, Quasi, and Casey. Stay tuned. All right, person number 3, most likely to rip you off in real estate investing this time of year or any time of year. Unlicensed property managers. Now, disclaimer, I am not saying all unlicensed property managers are bad, but what I am saying is there is a very common scheme that happens where somebody will take a property that is on the market for sale and they will put it on Craigslist for rent. Now, mind you, the house is not for rent, it is for sale. But long story short, we get common complaints from regular people stating that they rented a house, they gave somebody money for a security deposit and rent, and then turns out the person does not own the property. So usually some single mother is out of $1,600 of rent and security deposit. And what we've noticed is that it's normally people who are not licensed but call themselves property managers. Person number 2, most likely to rip you off in real estate investing, you. Yes, you are person number 2. And the reason I say that is because you are doing a huge disservice to yourself anytime you don't pick up the phone or pull out your phone to search the web and find out if you are speaking to the appropriate person about a house, or even you could go to 400 Monroe if you're in the Detroit area and you can search up a property address to see who the owner is. And that way you don't get taken. You don't get robbed from your hard-earned money trying to rent a house. Okay, so take a real estate investor, for instance. They may be searching online and think they have a great, amazing deal. It could be a 3-bedroom brick house for $3,000 or $8,000, and they go in to buy the property with no licensed real estate agent, nobody at all who can be held accountable is in the middle of this transaction. And that $8,000 brick house could turn into a $25,000 brick house if there's a $15,000 water bill attached to the house, or even some liens, mechanics liens, that you were not aware of because you bought it on a quitclaim deed with no title company and no licensed professional. Now, the number 1 person likely to rip you off in real estate investing, who else but contractors? Yeah, contractors, oh my God. I get so many stories on a weekly basis about bad contractors. I talked to some of the investors from out of the Detroit area who may have wired money or connected somehow with a unlicensed contractor, and they don't finish the job, they run off, disappear, disconnect their phone, or they give you incomplete work. So, and again, my disclaimer is I'm not saying all contractors, but many of them. So do your homework and make sure you get referrals, references, and you actually look at their work. Okay, so I'm going to sum it up. The 3rd person likely to rip you off in real estate investing are unlicensed property managers. 2nd person likely to rip you off in real estate investing is yourself by not doing your due diligence, not researching the people you're working with, or not even researching the house. If you're going to buy a house or rent a house, there are many ways you can find out who the proper owner is, or who the proper licensed professional is, who should be responsible to rent the property or sell it. And number one, contractors. And again, not all, but many. Now, in the beginning of this video, I mentioned 3 people, 3 specific names. These are contractors who I would highly recommend. They are quality work and fast and efficient and with decent pricing. And Quasi is a person, if you have any heating and cooling problems, he is my guy. I call him, he's very dependable, reliable, professional, and great prices. And my second person, Robert Ray, he does full renovations and also specializes in kitchens and bathrooms. And the third person, Casey Smith. Now he's a carpenter in the Metro Detroit area, and I would highly recommend all 3. If you want to contact these people, don't hesitate to call me and I'll be happy to connect you. Again, it's Catina Willis signing off. See you soon and stay safe this holiday season. Bye.